Ready? All right, take number 3. The first phone keeps having so many issues with space. So anyways, this is the 3rd intro, but Layla says she's never seen this gun before. So it's a very special video today. It's the CANIK Rival S running the CANIK MO3 optic. This is their competition optic. After trying it out yesterday, it's pretty good for a budget-friendly optic. I mean, it was like 180 bucks and I was pretty impressed with it, I can say. So anyways, let's get to it. So this is their Rival S. As you can see, it is the gray aluminum steel, whatever you want to call it. The details on this bad boy are insane. So for this being an entry-level competition pistol, I would say this can hang with pretty much anything. It does have the flat face trigger with this really nice trigger safety. It's got like these grooves on them that feels really good in the hand. The magazine could be a little better, but it is what it is. 18 rounds. Trigger on this bad boy, it is super sick. I mean, it's got the wall right there and then a really nice break. The reset's nice on it. Does not have a rear sight, only on the front, which is fiber optic, I believe, and it's all right, not too bad. Grip texture is good. Recoil on it is all right. For MSRP of like $7.99 or $7.99, you can't go wrong, guys. I mean, for this being, like I said, the price point that you got, I don't think you're gonna find a better steel frame pistol. Maybe the only thing that could compare that I personally shot would probably be the Shadow, but CZ Shadow 2, but it's a higher price point. So pick your poison. If you want to stay under $1,000, this is the way to go. One thing that kind of was really cool about this gun that I, think goes a long way, they basically put this little bad boy in a damn briefcase. So you got the CANIK SFX Rival S, which is their steel frame. Open it up, and I apologize for the rain, we're just shooting this raw, uncut. They give you this beautiful little message from CANIK, basically telling you, hey, this is exactly what you're getting, blah, 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 blah. I think it's just a badass little detail that CANIK always has with any of their guns. They just give you a bang for your buck. So if you have a little baby and you want to get them into guns, this is a good way to start. Have them frame it in their room, teach them gun safety. But this little bad boy is kind of cool. Does come with 2 magazines, flared magwell, which I have not installed yet. I probably will at some point. Bunch of grip textures that you can change out. Rain's picking up. We're gonna try and make this quick, but double decker, guys. Look at this double decker. Have you ever seen something like that? Because I know I haven't. You get a bunch of optic ready plates, which a lot of people that review this gun, I have not seen them show that. So any other guns, for example, CZ Shadow 2, you're paying $80 for this little bitch. These guys give it to you for free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Already got this one mounted on there, so you're gonna get a badass bang for buck. Any optic that you can find, it's probably gonna fit on there. Holosun, Trijicon, all of them, they make the footprint for it. So you've got the gun cleaner inside the waistband holster, which I have not used, so I don't know how good it is. But the fact that it came with it, badass. Come on, guys, you're not getting a holster with any gun that you buy out there, which I have not seen. I apologize, I was wrong. It did come with the rear sight, but since I put the optic on there, it deleted it. So my bad on that. Speed loader came with it. Standard tools to clean the firearm, which is pretty cool. Again, every gun comes with that, but just the box itself kind of sold me on this gun. It was pretty badass. All of the instructions on the owner manual in there, and then a badass engraving for the CANIK Rival S. So you do have the little padlocks that if you want to keep this bad boy locked up, you give you the option to do that. But yeah, so on a rate of 1 to 10 aesthetics, 10 out of 10 box. I mean, come on, guys, you work your ass off for that. Get yourself a nice CANIK, nice ass box. It's holding up in the rain very nice. This is gonna be interesting shooting this gun in the rain, because I don't think I've ever shot in the rain before. So if I'm asked, that's probably why. But let's get to it. We'll do the same thing. I'll do 10, 20, and then just some standard gong shooting. But whenever we go edit this video, we do not have the microphone on that phone. It's just been a long day, guys, so I apologize. I just realized that we're literally shooting it on her phone, so I'll put the microphone in there. Hopefully it sounds pretty clear, you guys can hear me. But yeah, Based on looks, they do have a black version, but based on looks for this one, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. Anything I would change is probably the grip texture. It looks a little cheap, but you know, again, you can't have it all, guys. The mag release is super nice, bulky, fits really good in the firearm. Standard, of course, rails for any type of flashlight that you want. Other than that, yeah, let's get to it, guys. See how we do in the rain. Thank y'all. Alrighty, guys, so we're at 10 yards, got a fresh silhouette. We'll do 10, 20, and then just some standard gong shooting because it's getting a little dirty outside the rain. But yeah, let's get to it. Just wanted to show y'all that it is clear. Hey guys, you'll see that there's 2 white tape spots. That was actually the first attempt. I just shanked them pretty bad, so wanted to redo it. As you can see, the next 5 shots were decent grouping. I actually did a lot of labor the day before, so my arms were dead, so that's probably why I was bitching about the weight of the gun. I'll get some more rounds in it and see how it does, but just wanted to make a note of that, guys. Alright, it is clear. See how we did? Alrighty, y'all. I'll be honest with y'all. I shanked these 2. I don't know what I did, but that wasn't a fair accuracy test on the gun. That was me. So as you can see, 10 yards within bullseye, low left me. And then these are doubles, so you know, I did better on the Walther, but it is what it is. We'll take this bad boy out to 20, see how we do. I'll get these taped up, and then we'll go from there. Thank you. Alrighty, y'all. So originally I had zeroed it a bit closer, so I made some adjustments. So that's the white tape on it. But I think it's pretty good as of right now, within about 1.5 inches. So let's see how we do. We're at 20 yards, so go from there. Alrighty, so I actually had 4 rounds. I thought it was 5. My apologies. But anyways, so low, all right, within, you know, a couple inches. This one was on me, and that one was on me. One thing I do notice about this gun, which I didn't know would be much of an issue until I started shooting it more and more. I literally got maybe a magazine in it or 2. I didn't shoot it much at all yesterday with the optic on there. So one thing I did notice is the steel frame, it kind of gets you a little bit more than other guns that I've seen. So I don't know if that's just a me thing, but it's kind of hard to keep it, you know, at that distance just on the line, as you can see the wind, as opposed to like the Walther HK's polymer frame pistols. So I probably won't get any more steel frame pistols. I just don't think the recoil is all that much different than, you know, a standard polymer frame. But as far as the gun itself, I think it is a badass gun. I would say, you know, rated out of 1 out of 10, I'd probably 8.5, 9. I always thought that it would be a little better, you know, comparing it to like the CZ Shadow 2 that I have. That's the closest comparison that I can think of. And even the HKVP9 I think is a bit better than that gun, uh, which is a little shocking considering that's a competition pistol. But nonetheless, it is a badass pistol. As you can see, it's pretty accurate. I guess I'll just probably do 1 magazine of just standard gong shooting, and we'll call it a day. Would I buy that gun again? I probably would, but not at resale price. If you're gonna get it, definitely get it at the you know, Cabela's or Academies, retail only. Do not pay the markup on that. If you're gonna pay the markup, I would get the CZ Shadow 2 or maybe like a Walther Q4, Q5. Their competition pistols, I think they'd be slightly better. But for MSRP, $800, you're not gonna get that kind of gun for $800. Let's just be honest. So I would definitely buy it. Also, we're like at 17 yards, 5, 10, 15, in between the 15 and 20. Just going to do some regular shooting. Hopefully you guys can see the recoil. I'm not going to go super fast, just kind of transition from left to right, go the silhouettes, you know, maybe a spinner or 2, pumpkins, I mean the bowling pins. Nothing crazy. Just want to see, how I do and go from there. But yeah. All right, gun is clear. Final thoughts, the conclusion on this video. I was definitely, what the hell? She has my ear things because I forgot the other ones in Houston. But anyways, final thoughts on it. It's a great gun. Definitely, it's a badass gun. But I feel like my expectations were a little higher than what it actually was. And I love CANIK. I think that bang for buck, the value that you get on firearms that are made by them, it's pretty sick. Top 5 pistol in my collection, definitely. And I'm torn between it because I think that I would like to shoot the polymer version of this gun at some point just to see the difference, because this is a pretty heavy pistol, guys. And I get it, it's steel frame, but it's pretty heavy, and for the amount of recoil that it absorbs, I just don't think it makes that much of a difference. So I think that they have a compensated rival version, polymer. So maybe at some point in the future we'll get that. But again, yeah. So racking it, super easy. The mechanic optic, it's nice. You can, well, actually I didn't show you all this, but the battery cap is right here. So that's kind of cool. Like if you look at Holosun, it's usually on the side right here, which kind of, if you're going to be adjusting it a lot, but it just kind of gives it that flush feel, and it's hidden in there. So it's kind of cool. You don't have to take it off every time that you need to change the battery. But yeah, guys, get yourself a CANIK. Get the polymer version or test it out. See if you like that first. But yeah, I mean, the polymer version is only $200 less. So CANIK Rival S, we are concluding this video. Hope y'all enjoy, and stay tuned for more content. Thank y'all.